I stood at the edge of the crowded metro platform, my heart pounding in sync with the screeching brakes of the incoming train. The city loomed around me, vast, indifferent, and overwhelming. It was my first day of work, and the weight of it all pressed down on me, making me feel like a mere speck in the teeming mass of commuters. The labyrinth of metro lines, crisscrossing under the city like a vast web, mirrored my internal confusion. I felt lost, both in the physical space and within myself, questioning if I could ever find my place in this relentless urban jungle. The days blurred together. Every morning, I boarded the metro, lost in the crowd, my presence barely acknowledged by the people who brushed past me. But then, one ordinary morning, something extraordinary happened. As the train jolted to a stop, I noticed an older man struggling to stand up. He smiled warmly at a pregnant woman standing nearby and offered her his seat. They exchanged a few kind words, nothing profound, just a brief conversation about the weather and the city. But at that moment, something shifted inside me. It was a small gesture, yet it carried a weight of humanity I hadn't expected to find in this fast-paced, impersonal place. Curiosity began to replace my initial fear. I started watching the people around me more closely, wondering about their stories. But when I tried to reach out and connect, the city pushed back. Conversations were cut short, smiles left unreturned, and my connection attempts left me feeling more isolated than ever. The city's hustle was relentless, and every rejection reinforced my fear that I didn't belong. That night, everything changed for me. Exhausted and defeated, I found myself in a nearly empty metro car. A street musician began to play a haunting melody, filling the empty space with music that resonated deep within me. In that moment, I felt a connection that revealed the hidden beauty and stories within the city. With newfound determination, I explored the city, deliberately choosing different routes, conversing with strangers, and allowing the metro to guide me through this journey of self-discovery. But the city wasn't done testing me. One evening, during rush hour, I was swept up in the crowd, repeatedly missing my stop as panic set in. The sense of being lost, literally and figuratively, threatened to undo all my progress. But instead of giving in to fear, I embraced the chaos. I reminded myself that every wrong turn, every missed stop, was just another step in my journey. And with each challenge, my confidence grew. Finally, I stood on the metro platform again, but something was different this time. The noise, crowd, and pace no longer intimidated me. The metro map that once seemed so complex now felt like a familiar friend, guiding me through a city I had come to love. I no longer felt like a stranger in this place. I was a part of its rhythm, its story. As the train doors opened, I stepped off into the city, a smile on my face, ready for whatever lay ahead.